I'm getting rid of all these books. And all these books, all the books that I'm getting rid of right now. These ones are all like marked. I don't think this one has hardly any marks in it. This really should not be in this pile. But I just figured I'd go through and see what I wrote in these books, because my lord, these aren't all. Some of these books I did not like. Not all of them though. Like this one was fine. This one was fine. I was kind of just disappointed with it. This one was good. This is probably the best one. My favorite of the bunch. I did not like this book. Ooh. This is handy. We've got a little family tree over here. Of something. Ooh, look at this. So fucking organized. Look at that. I have, like, the places where there are illustrations. Very good. I think I went into this, like, really wanting to, like, normally, even with mysteries, I'm really not trying to, like, solve the case. I really don't, I just kind of want to be taken along with the story. But with this one, I was reading it for a detective and mystery fiction class, and I was like, okay, let me actually try and, like, play along and, like, try and solve the case as I'm reading this story. Chapter 2 is Who's Who in King's Abbot, which is the town. And the note says, what a useful mechanical chapter for a murder mystery. And it is, in fact. I have just a bunch of the names underlined so you can just jump over. Yeah. My god, it's hot. Caroline dissented. She said that if the man was a hairdresser, he would have wavy hair, not straight. All hairdressers did. I cited several hairdressers personally known to me who had straight hair, but Caroline refused to be convinced. And I just say, what? There's no I'm not going to give context for that, but you don't need context. It's weird in context. It's just fucking weird. Here's a drawing of Mr. Poirot per Dr. Shepard's description, which is that he has a double mustache, which I don't know what does that mean? Where's the second part? What? Vegetable marrow is a British term for squash. It's kind of upsetting when you think about it. Marrow of a vegetable. Oh, no, it doesn't say he has a double mustache. It says he has two immense mustaches. Is each thing a mustache? Guys? Does anyone know? Where is the second one? Spoilers for this, probably. She confessed everything. It seems that there is one person who has known all along that's been blackmailing her for huge sums. It was a strain of that drove her nearly mad. Who was the man? She wouldn't tell me his name, said Ackroyd slowly. As a matter of fact, she didn't actually say that it was a man. But of course, I agreed, it must have been a man. Men are famous for black... It must have been a man. Why? Why must it have been a man? At this point I was like instantly like, oh, it's not a man. That's going to be the twist, is that it's not a man. I don't know why they think it must have been a man. Just because someone's blackmailing someone. Like, why? Is that a famously masculine activity? Blackmail? This one has a lot of markings in it because it's like, again, I was trying to do my detective shit. I was like, oh, underline this fact. Okay, this time is important. It ended up not being. I did not solve the fucking case or whatever. For the longest time, I was certain that it would be a woman. More important detective stuff. I agreed, but it occurred to me that the roughness had been of an almost exaggerated quality. It's a girl. If, as the inspector, the man had wished to hide his face, he might equally well have tried to disguise his voice. It's a girl. It was not a girl. Butlers can creep about as soft-footed as cats, said Inspector Davis. Keeps circling he, referencing other British parlor dramas. This isn't a parlor drama, but I was referencing a British parlor drama. Dangerous Corners. These high-class servants get in such a funk that they act suspiciously for nothing at all. Okay. Parker transferred a respectful attention to Poirot. Parker, said the little man. When you... Just... Interesting epithet is what I wrote there. In the literary sense, of course. Little man is not an epithet for Belgians that I know of. Okay, let's speed it up a bit. Come on. This note just says, I hate how people are described in books. Here's the description for you. Elsie Dale. Let me pause just there. Elsie Dale, what a fucking rural British name, holy shit. Okay, Elsie Dale was a big, fair girl with a pleasant but slightly stupid face. Fucking kill me. Don't... Stop. Why must we do this? I hate how people are described in books. I hate how people are described in books. I hate how... Do people walk around thinking like this? When someone says... Sorry, when someone sees someone, they're like, wow, she's got a pleasant face, but stupid. I feel like that's really common as well. Well, obviously this is like especially the case with describing female characters, but there's a lot of like this thing of here's a positive attribute and here's a negative attribute that offsets it. I wish you wouldn't be so horribly American, James. I think American means North American in this context. This is funny. Not so would I have held a dagger in order to strike, lol, like 12 Angry Men. That is exactly like 12 Angry Men. Now, if I were going to hold a knife, this is how I would hold it. Why is this here? Oh. Surely you don't make the almighty... Wait, what? I'm trying to, like... When I look at these, I'm trying to find out, like, how much context I need to give, like, how much of the passage I need to read for it to even make sense. But I don't... Again, this is one where I don't know if there is any amount of context that will make it make sense. Providence, declared Mrs. Ackroyd. I have a devout belief in Providence, a divinity that shapes our ends, as Shakespeare's beautiful line runs. Surely you don't take the Almighty directly responsible for thick ankles, Mrs. Ackroyd, do you? What does this mean? Thick ankles? And then I just, I wrote, that in there. But I don't know what this means. What is a thick ankle? I'm so confused. Ooh, this is fun. Yes, heroin, snow. Drug takers carry it like this and sniff it up the nose. What? I have a diagram of a nose here? Oh. Got it. So, as I say, up till Monday evening, my narrative might have been that of Poirot himself. I played Watson to his Sherlock. And then there's a quick diagram of this line and exactly where it is in relation to the nose. I think you can see that it is directly on the nose. I'm referencing Dangerous Corner again, because this reminded me a lot of Dangerous Corner in certain areas. Dangerous Corner by J.B. Priestley. Good old J.B. J.B. baby. These people are playing Mahjong, and they're just chatting away. Miss Gannett says, I've just been reading a book from the library about the underworld of Paris, and it says that some of the worst women criminals are young girls with the faces of angels. That's in France, said Caroline instantly. Shut that shit down. With magnificent mendacity, Caroline explained to Poirot that although James laughed at her for doing so, she adhered strictly to a vegetarian diet. And then I drew a heart over the word vegetarian and said, Caroline is the fucking best. This fellow has an American accent, all right. And then we have, so that's it, is it? I saw an old, this is the person with the American accent talking. This is the words that they say. So that's it, is it? I saw an old gent had been croaked at Fernley, trying to make out I did the job, are you? The note says, so Christie making no attempt at reproducing American vernacular, huh? And then I don't know who's saying this actually, but I just have this underlined. You seem to know a hell of a lot about everything. You little foreign cock duck. Okay. This is the person with the American accent again. Then you've nothing to keep me here for. Oh my god, it's so fucking bad. I kicked up a bit of a row there, I remember. You did fucking not. But then, wait. This is the person with the American accent. This is the twist. I'm a full-blown Britisher, all right. He said, which, I mean, we can talk about how saying full-blown Britisher is kind of weird, but... So was it intentional? Was it intentional that the actual words he was using did not at all sound like words an American would say? I don't know. I'm willing to give Christie the benefit of the doubt. Like, people knew what... Well, did they? How much had Americanisms come to dominate the global scene at this point? 1926. Probably not that much. But she may have known. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Damn, so it was a dude? It was not a girl. And then also, this book is boring. That's what I have written. Oh, we're getting to the end, though. We're getting to the end. This is me getting very petty. I acquiesced willingly. How else would you acquiesce? Okay. Getting lots of Dickens and Dangerous Corner vibes. Again, Dangerous Corner. Yes, yes, yes. You've read some fucking very British stuff. Fine. Very good. Oh, here we have a nice little note. Canada. I managed to pay his passion out of Canada. Oh, so that's what's meant by American. Yeah, the guy's American, but he's from Canada. Which would also maybe explain the weird talking, his voice. My dear doctor, you know what girls are nowadays. Fuck you. I was so cruel to him that night, so hard and bitter. Fuck Ralph, leave him, do you, Ursula? Forget who Ursula even is. That, hello? Okay, and then that as well. That's this book. I should actually show the cover one more time. That's this book. I don't recommend it. I don't dislike Agatha Christie, just to be clear. I enjoyed And Then There Were None. But both the play version of it, which I acted in high school, and the book.